Well, good afternoon, everybody. We're here this afternoon. We're bringing this little video to you from the beautiful Gammain Sports Ground here today. It's an important clash here today. The Gammain Grong Madong Lions are taking on the Coolamon Grasshoppers. And that's a big deal in the football circles in the Riverina. But it's not bigger than the topics here that we're going to promote to you here today. We've been fortunate enough here today. We've got the people from the LHAC, that's the Local Health Area Committee. Now, we've got representatives here from that committee here today that are local representatives. We've got Wayne Lewis here from Coolamon and Diane Brill representing the Gammain community. Now, the promotion today, we're promoting the prostate awareness, breast and cervical cancer, and we're also, once again, we're on that mental health topic. We're never going to leave that mental health topic. We had that terrific Riverina Bluebell Day here a few weeks ago, and a lot of you saw that. Quickly, I'll get Wayne to introduce himself, and he'll just talk quickly about his journey with prostate cancer. Good afternoon, Wayne. I'll hold it.
All right. Thanks, Guy. Thank you, everyone, and I'd like to just kick off by thanking the Gammain Football Club for letting us have our stand here. And it's very important that we get the message across to everyone that you have to talk to everyone. Talk to people. If you've got a problem, have a talk with someone, get it off your chest, and believe me, it'll help you feel a lot better, especially talking to a prostate support group that's in Wagga, and we're trying to set one up in Coolamon as well. It's very helpful to talk to people, even mental health. Mental health's very important. I've had a touch of depression, and I met David Post from Rural Outreach Counselling in Wagga, and I'm on the board there, and I'm trying to help people along with David and Lance Breen and what have you, help people with mental health problems. So Mike Murray's here from the prostate support group in Wagga, prostate cancer support group in Wagga. Ken, Diane's my secretary at the LHAC in Coolamon, and Ian.
Mike Murray. I'm the facilitator, for want of a better word, at the Wagga Wagga Prostate Cancer Support Group.
Excellent, Mike. Now, how did you become involved with prostate cancer job?
Yes, I was just had a simple blood test. Getting to the age, I think I was the late 50s. A very switched-on doctor, and he did a blood test, and it had a reading which meant I was referred to a urologist. The urologist did a biopsy. Says yes. Good news and bad news. The good news is that the bad news, is you've got prostate cancer. The good news is not a great chance of it spreading. But unfortunately, mine did spread. I had a second biopsy, a third biopsy, and they said we have to intervene. So I had the prostate whipped out, and now I've got grandkids, which I would never have had before if I hadn't had the operation, because the cancer actually was found on the surface of the prostate, so it nearly got out. So my message basically is early detection is the key. And we only have about 36% who are diagnosed in stage 1 when it's very treatable. After that, it's hard to treat. If it gets out, then, the signs aren't very good at all. So the message is early detection, simple blood test. As far as the support group is concerned, got involved about 12 years ago. It's a group of men and women. The women who are partners, they are fantastic. For some reason, all the women separate and all the blokes get together on one side, women on the other. We have a bite to eat, and that's at the Rules Club, second Thursday of every month at 6 o'clock. But we have just a fun time. We talk about our issues. We welcome new members. They may be wanting to decide, should I have surgery? Should I have radiation treatment? We're there to share our experiences. And they've got to come with a good joke, mind you. We do, but we do enjoy life, and that's the whole thing. Now, all these years later, I'm travelling all over the place. I'm enjoying life. Got the grandkids, which, as I say, I wouldn't have seen those if I hadn't had a switched-on doctor and got tested.
What a great story from Mike. Now, Mike, it's incredibly relevant here today because one of our favourite sons from the Lions this week has had news that he has tested, he has an issue that showed up in his PSA, in his blood test, and that's going to be dealt with in early July. But how relevant is that you're here promoting that today? And one of our favourite sons, a dedicated player over the years and a person, in the community, that's just showed up this week. So we've got to get past that stigma of, thinking about years ago, digital examinations and that pub talk stuff. So, we've broken through that now and just get into that blood test situation.
Well, you're dead right, Guy. I mean, these days we have these MRI scans and everything, which are absolutely brilliant. They can detect so much. So yes, forget the invasive part of it now. It's basically getting tested. Simple test. Basically get tested now. Really, the PCFA, that's the head office, they're actually bringing the age down. If there's a history of prostate cancer and you're over the age of 40, then your chance of getting it increases dramatically. If there's 2 or more members of the family who've diagnosed with prostate cancer, the chance of you getting it increases by 5 times. It's absolutely unbelievable. So the message is, just like your mate there, get tested and get sorted, and then you can lead a full life.
Thank you very much, Mike. Now, we're very fortunate in this community here. We're very well served by the medical facilities at Coolaman. Now, hopefully a heap of people end up watching this little video. Now, you just seek out your local health facility doctor. A lot of men, I was speaking there a while ago, speaking to Wayne, that a lot of men they're very good at servicing cars, trucks and tractors, but they tend not to look under their own bonnet. So we've got to move past that. So thanks very much, Mike.
Yes, David Post from Rural Outreach Counselling. We've been around for a number of years now, and again, as other people have said, we just need people to talk to each other. We offer a service, counselling service, but we outreach right across the riverina, so we don't just sit in an office and people have to come and see us. We get out and see people where they need to be seen. We have a Mate Keeper program where we encourage people just to look after each other, look out for each other. If you, in some of these smaller communities, if you don't see someone for a few days or a week that you might see every second day, go and say good day to them. Go and find out where they are. They might be really doing it tough. And I think the theme of today is a little bit about checking under the bonnet. Men are really, really good at looking after their machinery and looking after their farms, but when it comes to looking after themselves, we don't do a real good job. So at Rural Outreach Counselling, we try and push that pretty hard, that men learn to look after themselves, but not only men, but as women and children. And part of our Mate Keeper program is around everyone needs a mate. Here in Australia, we're all mates and we need mates. So we look after our mates. It doesn't matter whether you're a boy, girl, male or female, we need a mate. So just get out, check, say good day to your neighbours, and if something is wrong, sit down and have a cup of coffee with them. Check in with them. It's okay. You're not being a busybody. You just need to be able to make sure they're okay. We lose over 3,000 people to suicide in a year. If we lost 3,000 people in road accidents, there'd be all hell to pay. But we're still losing over 3,000 people to suicide. We just need to check our mates. We check up on where we're at and be kind to each other. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world today. We can't control it, but we can look after ourselves and look after our mates. So I really appreciate this opportunity today to be a part of this match and this day here. So again, Maine have really turned it on. The sun's out, and we really appreciate the time to be able to do this. So thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Dave. Well, like I said to Mike, you've made my job very easy because I haven't had to ask any questions. You're so rehearsed in the topic, unfortunately rehearsed in the topic, that is. And I know Wayne's keen to get around the ground here today. The cars are ringing the ground here today. The crowd's out the back of the netball, all going swimmingly. And I know you've got some great paraphernalia here, for want of a better word, some literature to hand out. So you get round the ground, meet some people, and continue your great work. On behalf of the Gammain Grongrong Madong Football Club, thank you to LHAC for coming here today, caring for our community.